Hey everyone, it's Bob with Bob CNC, and I would just like to have a talk or a discussion about the different types of software that you're going to need to be successful on your CNC. Now, really, all the software is going to be the same no matter what kind of machine that you own in the hobby world. Now, you know, your more professional machines, they're going to have their own software, but for us hobbyists, you need three types of software. So the first one is CAM, which stands for, the first one is CAD, which stands for Computer Aided Design. The second one would be CAM, Computer Aided Machining, and then you need a G-code sender. So let's just start with the CAD. CAD can be defined really loosely as putting your design in the computer world. So Windows Paint could be considered CAD. Your AutoCADs like LibreCAD or AutoCAD, any kind of program, even Adobe has a way to export out a vector file so that you can make a DXF or an SGV. Those are CAD. You can even do 3D modeling CAD programs like Design Spark Mechanical. So any way that you can get your stuff into 3D or 2.5D is called CAD. Okay, so we're just putting our design on the computer. So the next one would be CAM. That's where we take the CAD file, our design, and we actually create a tool path. Now the output of that tool path is going to be a G-code file. A G-code file is nothing more than telling that bit where to go, you know, a little bit in the X, a little bit in the Y, a little bit in the Z, giving it a feed rate, depth of cut, those type of things. So your CAM software takes your CAD and it makes that G-code file so that you can create your projects. So once you have that G-code file, you need one more type of software, and that is a G-code sender. So for our machines, we're going to recommend Universal G-code sender. But that is the software that connects to your machine, allows you to get everything set up, and then you load that G-code file, that CAM file, and you push play, and your sender sends it the G-code or bits and bytes so that your machine moves around and makes your project. Okay, so, well, that's the overview, but it's a little bit more complicated than that because sometimes programs, softwares are CAD, CAM, and sender. So for instance, the Vectric software is actually CAD and CAM. So you can do your design work and you can create a toolpath. And they even have a little file called vTransfer that will allow you to send it to the machine. However, we still recommend Universal G-code sender at this time because it just has a lot more features that you're going to want. Estel CAM, as like its name says, is CAM only. So it's not a design software. You can't really do your design work there. You have to do your design work outside of that and bring it in. So you can import a picture or a vector file or a 3D model and it will create the toolpath. But Estel CAM is only CAM. Okay, so F-Engrave, same thing. It's really just a CAM program. Now you can type your name so you could roughly say it was CAD there. But if you wanted to bring in a drawing or something, you cannot create it in that. You will have to bring that file in and then create a toolpath. So you need to understand when you're looking at software, this is Estel CAM is only CAM, Vectric is both, and I already have a sender. Okay, so there's kind of the difference. You got your CAD, your CAM, and the G-code sender, but now you have even a complication of like the Revolution series has a rotating axis. So not all CAM software will have rotating axis capability. So the VCarve will have that for you. They have a rotating axis. The Desk Proto, your Fusion 360, and even the guy that wrote F-Engrave has a CNC wrapper so that you can take a G-code file and wrap it around a cylinder. So you'll need to be careful there when you start talking into the rotating axis or a fourth or fifth axis machine. You're going to want different software for that. So again, in summary, it really is complicated. I understand this, but you're going to want a CAD, CAM, and G-code sender software if you're going to run the machine. So you need to understand what machine you have, so and what kind of projects that you want to run so that you can select the right software. If you have more questions about CAD, CAM, or software, definitely email us at the help desk and we would help you through that. So that's all I have for the video today. Thanks for watching.